Last episode, youth star Ed Green impressed on his senior debut, and the team started to turn things around in the league. Hey, welcome back. Respect the Jeff here with Season 3, Episode 3 of this West Ham career. And it's a big episode this time around. We're officially using Pfeiffer's realism mod. We've been using the gameplay realism mod for a while here, but I decided for Season 3 we're going to give just the normal realism mod that affects things outside of gameplay a chance as well. So it'll affect who we're getting through the academy, the way other teams get results in games that we're not playing, and things like that. And I think transfers as well. So hopefully we see some more realism going forwards. But things have been okay to this point, so here's hoping to keeping that going. So we're going to switch to a 4-3-3 once again. I think it worked out really well last time around in our EFL Cup game. Youth player Ed Green gets the start again in that hole behind the striker. And actually, it's mostly going to be the same starting 11. Archie Hall gets a chance this time around in the face of going out on loan. All right, here we go. Southend United with possession to start the game. And it was a chance for us to try to get another win in the cup with a lot of these youth players trying to get an eye on impressing the coach here and maybe finding some minutes in the league this season. Garmston, our only senior left back, continuing to start. He's the only one out of our usual starting 11 out there on the pitch. Connor Coventry having another good match. But it's Ed Green. Look at that piece of skill to beat two men. Well, he is really catching the eye of management and the fans alike. It's only his second game here in a club shirt for the senior team, but he's definitely making things happen. So much flair on this guy. Finds the ball out wide to Dan Kemp, who tries to find him on the return pass. Ed Green going for the spectacular. Blasts that one over. Not going to happen today, but in the grand scheme of things, not that far off. He definitely has a positive mindset going forwards. Maybe just needs a bit more refinement to his game. Tries to pick out the pass here. Jakubiak making the run in behind, and he's still desperate to find a goal this season. Couldn't come off for him on that move. Bennett all the way out there to cover again, proving why he is one of the best defenders in this team. And he's one that I could realistically see making his way into our strongest starting 11 come the end of the season if he continues his development. Southend with a few chances here. They definitely had a good attacking threat going forwards here, but Whitaker back into the starting 11 for this match is using his experience really well. Cut out a bunch of those passes. Ed Green with a sloppy pass gives that one away. And Southend continue to push towards our direction, beating two men there on the wing and looking for the cross in. Garmston there to block it. And now it's away. Connor Coventry gets his head up, picks out Green. Gets his head up again and picks out Afolayan on the wing. The two of them linking up. Afolayan, calm as you'd like, picks out Green. Running through, who chips the early ball through for Jakubiak. Point blank shot. He just cannot seem to sort himself out in front of goal this season. He did make connection with the ball. It was just right at the keeper. Not good enough. That was a perfect opportunity. Scoreline still level. Jakubiak finding Green in the box here. The pass just a tiny bit ahead of the center forward running in behind. We still cannot find a goal. Dangerous cross coming in, headed away, but only as far as a Southend man. Ball into the box again, and he beats his man. Fantastic challenge from Whitaker. How about that to prevent the chance from coming off? He was winding up for the shot, and Whitaker says, not today, out for a corner. Southend with more chances, though. A header away again for Afolayan. Coventry making himself available in the center of the park, who picks out Green. Looking to find his man through on the overlap. And he does so. Good pass to find Afolayan. Takes a touch into space and looks to cut it back. But well defended. Afolayan still struggling to really get his rhythm going. Not sure what to do with him moving forwards. Still failing to impress us. But he is happy with a minimal role in the squad for now, so I'm in no rush to sell him. He's a solid depth option if we need him with injuries later in the season. And he can play in cup games like this for now. Ed Green with quick feet to keep a hold of possession here. Picks out Hall on the return pass. Cutting inside, it's Green, looking to find his way through just like on his debut goal last time around. This time, obviously, not quite coming off for him, though. He's a very high-risk, high-reward kind of player. He's very direct. Gave the ball away a bunch of times, but I don't think he had a bad game by any means. And that took us to halftime. Scores still level. I thought we had a lot of fantastic chances. Southend definitely putting up a fight. It's been a pretty even game so far. But with the quality that we have, we should be running rings around a team like this. We've taken Southend before in the league, and that was with a much worse team than who we have available for us now. So a lot of players out here desperate to show why they deserve more minutes. A lot of hunger from the youth players in this team. Jakubiak setting up Ed Green, one touch and into the top corner from outside the box. That is an absolutely world-class strike from our youngster. Well, I don't know how some of these players do it. It was a similar situation when Lance Alexander broke into the first team. He was like a 52 or something overall, but scoring goals like this week in, week out, I'm not sure how that happens with those kind of ratings, but I'm happy to have a player like this on our hands. It could just be a fluke, I suppose, or he could be the real deal. Only time will tell, but we're in no immediate rush to make him part of the starting 11, so we'll let him grow naturally, and hopefully he'll be another bright talent that our academy produced. But Southend United not just going to roll over and accept their fate here. Coventry trying to get that ball away, but a nice through ball in behind here. Great link-up play from Southend. Bennett, how about that for a challenge? Keeps it out, but not quite enough. Southend do finish the move off. 1-1, 53 minutes into the match, and we are really trying hard to get ourselves back in front after that. Ed Green looking to play a through ball over the top for Afolayan. Can't quite get to it. Again, one of those high-risk, high-reward kind of plays from the youngster. He's definitely got a sense of flair about him. That through ball not quite coming off. Jakubiak still looking really hard to get himself a goal. And Archie Hall twisting and turning, trying to set up the through ball there. Does not come off. Southend back on our end. And we managed to hang on there. We're taking it to penalties. 1-1, the final score at the end of the 90 minutes. And Ed Green, the man who made the difference for this team once again. But the match is not over yet. It was time for Nathan Trott to stand up and try to block a few of these. The first one in for Southend United, and it was the captain of the night, Stephen Whitaker, to step up and take our first penalty kick into the corner. Well done. Now Nathan Trott with another opportunity here down the middle. Sent the wrong way. Southend off to a good start. Two from their opening two. Jakubiak coming up to the line here. He's been a little low on confidence recently. Can he convert this? Yes, he does. Really well done. Perfectly into the top of the netting. 2-2. It's been a good penalty shootout so far. Robinson, though, blasts it over the bar. And this is our chance to take ourselves in front. Connor Coventry sinks that one. 3-2. 2 penalties left to take. Can we go through once again? We've had a lot of penalty shootouts here in the last 2 seasons. And again, off the crossbar. Southend United falling apart here at the tail end of the shootout. And it was Afolayan, the young striker slash winger, to take our final penalty. Converts that one. We're going on to the next round. Not that it means too much at this stage of the competition, but it will for sure mean another chance for youth to get out there and impress in the next game in the EFL Cup. Afolayan, a boost on confidence perhaps, and we could sure use some of that up top. Between him and Jakubiak, we are struggling to have players come off the bench for us. Alexander and Hugo obviously doing fantastic, but we need our backup strikers in top form too. Alright, so our run in the EFL Cup continues for now. And Whitaker sending us a message. He was happy to be involved with the team once again. I am so happy that we made him our first signing of this career. He's been outstanding and brought so much experience into our backline. He was crucial to our team for the first 2 seasons here. And he might not feature as much this time around, but he's retiring at the end of the season, so anything he can do will be helpful. And with that, a loan offer does come in for Archie Hall. We're going to accept it. And pending a final agreement there, he will go out for the remainder of this season and hopefully come back in competition for a starting spot next season. And with that, we take on West Brom. Alright, here we go, back to the league once again. Can we get yet another win? We actually have the best defensive team in the league so far. Only conceded 3 in our opening 5. I don't think that's particularly outstanding by any stretch. Still a lot of season left to go here. But with Tompkins in the back line, we're definitely in better shape, on paper at least, than we had last season. And it sure looks to be the case so far. Ball out wide to Cullen. Nice pass down with his knee there to find Holland, but ball won back by West Brom, and it's all the way down now. Jared Lecco on the wings. Tavernier putting a ball in. Alays tries to close down, and the header down to Button from outside the box. You're always going to have a spectacular effort from a header from that distance to finish off a move. Marcus Brown with some skills on the wing, trying to find his way in behind, and he does so again. Hugill finding him with a nice through ball. Cutting inside, Bartley says, not today, not on my watch. Great defending. A lot of individual talents up top for us, and when the moves don't come off on the one-on-one, it seems like we lose possession a lot. Not too worried about it, though. We have a lot of danger going forwards. Resulting free kick from the Olays foul that was given away. Comes back in our direction, passed out from the back. Yet another foul given, though. This time, it does go our way. Marcus Brown picking the ball up. Going to take his man on, but opts for the smarter pass here. Hugill linking up with Alexander. Can he pick out the pass? Yes, it's Hugill to finish. Look at that for a goal. Jordan Hugill once again makes the most of some slim opportunities in this game. Still one of the best finishers around, and proving to be one of our best players again for this season. Nothing the keeper could do with a powerful shot like that. And Alexander the one to set it up once again. Good vision from him to pick out the run, and a really good understanding between the two of them. Taking on a team like West Brom is no small feat. They are a fantastic squad in a division like this. Ball over the top for Marcus Brown again. Takes a clever touchdown to feet. Trying to beat his man in behind here. Can't quite do it though. Recycled back for Noble at the top of the box. Cullen. West Brom defending deep. Holland with a little bit of flair. Doesn't quite go anywhere. Taking his man on though. Taking a touch inside. Almost good defending, but Holland still coming away with it. Runs back into his man. Given away in the end. A little too much, overcomplicating things, I think. Let go with the ball out there on the wing. No one ahead of him. Can't quite pick out the pass, but the second cross does come in. Header just over the net. I thought that was going in initially, but West Brom fail to get themselves a goal back here. Another header gone wide of the post. They fail to make the most of any opportunities here. We do hang on to our slim 1-goal lead. I think that's the risk of playing 3 at the back like we do. We offer so much going forwards, but we're definitely going to concede some chances coming back our end. But Marcus Brown getting in behind now, one-on-one with the goalkeeper, and he converts it. It's his first goal for West Ham, and he celebrates in front of the fans. He is quickly becoming a fan favorite out here with his flair on the wing and his dedication to the attack. He never gives up, always gives 100%. And this goal was well-deserved. A long time in the making. He's had a lot of opportunities, and it didn't come off for him until now, but really well done. And just like that, our powerful attack means that chances at our end don't seem quite as threatening with a 2-goal lead. Although West Brom not going to have life easy for us by any means. David Button with a fantastic save. Really quick to react there. That probably should have been the opening goal for West Brom, if not for his fingertip save there to keep it out. Going forwards again, Haksabanovic poked away, but Brown there on the follow-up again. He is everywhere on the wings. Haksabanovic now trying to make the most of this opportunity. Finds the return pass to Brown, who curls one in for Alexander. Doesn't end up coming off. But definitely a good chance. West Brom headed back in our direction. Button out there to cover it. He has been outstanding. One of the signings of the season, despite his not fantastic rating. Haksabanovic plays in behind Brown again. In a dangerous position here. Gets his head up and continues to take his man on. A little too much there in the box. Ends up giving it away. And West Brom with possession. Looking to go our way at the end of the first half here, taking a touch in behind, and he's through on goal. 1v1 with Button, who steps up and makes the save once again. And we hang on to our 2-0 lead going into the second half. Fantastic stuff from the team, as always, and we march on. Second half, West Brom picks up where they left off with a bit of pressure, trying to play a ball in behind, but it's good covering from Tompkins in the end, who sees it out for a corner kick. Corner comes in. And a header away by Alexander, getting back there to do the hard defensive work, and a shot from distance. Button on his toes once again, sees that one wide. I don't know where we'd be without the goalkeeper this season. Another chance goes over the post there. Header from West Brom. They are certainly not rolling over. Tons of pressure here, but we're up for the challenge. Tompkins with another fantastic challenge to see that one out. And now moving forwards, it's Holland trying to pick out a pass ahead of him, but continues his run. No one covering it. Few options coming in front. It's Cullen who plays through. Jordan Hugill through on goal, and it's a third. Fantastic performance so far this game, and that is a great counterattack from the team. The striker, as always, getting on the end of that move. Fantastic play from start to finish. West Brom still with chances of their own, though. Another shot coming Button's way. Didn't threaten him too much. He sees that one over. But they continue to push on with only seconds left in the game. Another cross coming in. Sawyers lays that one off. And it's Zahori in the back of the net. 3-1. We can't hang on to our clean sheet. But with enough of the lead going into the end of the game here, we cling on for the 3 points. That is a huge win against one of the top teams in the championship. And a huge result for this team. Hopefully this can be the turning point for our season. Alright, well we've reached the end of the summer transfer window here, and with most of our deals done, there's not much to worry about here. We sit in 7th place right now after that win, not bad at all. Only 6 games played, so it doesn't mean too much at this stage, but definitely promising signs. It's a lot better than the other way around. We definitely don't want to see ourselves around the bottom of the table this season. So we're just going to wind the clock down here. Like I said, I have no business to take care of here. Transfer offer did come in for Garmston. We are not selling him under any circumstances, though, especially to rivals in Reading. No way that's going to happen. Archie Hall's loan move has been rejected, unfortunately, from one team, but accepted by another, so he does go out on loan here, and hopefully he comes back better than ever. We're going to need him in the future. He just doesn't fit into our plans this time around. Alright, so that's the end of this episode, you guys. Thanks so much for watching. As always, please subscribe if you've been enjoying this content, and I'll be back soon with the next episode. But until then, I'm Respect the Jeff, and I'll see you next time.